Hey everyone, I'm Dark Quarter, and welcome to Nekopara Volume 1. So, last time I finished Nekopara Volume 0, which I guess was actually kind of like a fan disc or some kind of bonus disc, or, bonus story that went with Volume 1. And I was told by somebody that I really should have played Volume 1 first instead of Volume 0, because there was stuff that was going on that I didn't understand that I probably would have understood if I went through Volume 1 first. But, I guess here we are at Volume 1, so let's get it started. Thank you very much. I'm heading out now. That was the mover, apparently. I don't know a ton about the game, except that this guy who is part of a family that owns a bunch of Catgirls wants to own a bakery shop. Phew, there's so many musty boxes, Dane. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good time for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which let lots of sunlight in. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, Lee, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. Yeah, what doesn't Soleil usually mean moon? That's what I thought, but okay. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best, I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. Okay. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. What does that mean? Oh, that he's responsible for everything that happens, and if something happens that he can't blame anyone else. Okay, I got it. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead of me made me break into a smile. Read that wrong. Alright. In any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new-smelling bakery. Did you actually bake anything yet? Or I just mean new-smelling as in it was freshly built, or just freshly opened or something? I don't know. What's with its big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile, delicate. Absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. Okay. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if I was a baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there was were those warning labels. So how'd they get there? Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Once I open the Kashou. Snake? Snake! Huh? Meow? Okay. I was just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat, jeez. Phew, thank goodness. Looks like that fooled him. That was close. Chocolate, better be careful, meow. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocolate? So it is Chocolate. Hey, a long time no see, right, Master? I decided during Volume 0 that she would have a voice like Count Chocula, and I'll do my best to keep that up, but I'm not my best at doing accents and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm trying to keep it interesting and stuff, so. We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know. Well, that's true. Chocolate guesses. More importantly than that, listen up. These movies were literally mean. So they were picking up chocolate, right? And they said, this box is heavy, so be careful with it. Chocolate wanted to hiss at them all of a sudden. Chocolate really did. Chocolate did her best to control her temper, but Chocolate was fuming, you know. Absolutely fuming. Well, compared to the rest of the things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that was how you'd describe Chocolate. Well, while I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Achi? What's an achi? Is that like an achievement? Hi. Long time no see, Master. And she is kind of like, she always has kind of a bored expression on her face or something, so I tried to keep her tone, you know, kind of a monotone, almost bored, sounding, so that's gonna be her voice. I'm gonna try to do that. Long time no see, Master. My nose was itchy because the inside of the moving truck was dusty. Why is Vanilla here too? Whenever Chocolate is, I am... Oh, that's Vanilla. Whenever Chocolate is, I am too. Or wherever Chocolate is, I can read, I swear. Besides, cat girls don't dislike tight spaces. Also, they said, this box is heavy, so be careful with it. In regards to me too. So I was also mad. Just steaming. Can't you tell by my expression? Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with those large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? Just what is Shigeru doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. They can understand words and can talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were close to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. Are there cat boys? These days, cat girls fit into society as pets and families or partners to humans. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible, for one thing. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I could only guess that this was somehow Shigeru's doing. I say, so Shigeru was an accomplice then. Meow, this was really pretty home. Chocolate really likes the smell of the new bedding and furniture. It's bigger than it looks. Perfect for Master's abilities. What does that mean? Vanilla, over here. Let's take a look at that room. Time to explore. From where it is, I suspect that it is the bedroom. Master's new bed must be there. Meow, we can't miss that. Let's go snuggle in it. Snuggle time. Snuggling acknowledged. This is fine by me. With that decided, let's go. Don't get out of control and hurt yourselves. Okay. Okay. Without any ill intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shiguri a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up there right this moment. I should hear from Shiguri soon anyhow. We finished snuggling on Master's bed. I can read the text, I swear. The new bed is very fluffy. It gets a passing score. Good work, you two. Gosh, both of you have made your bed head. Sheesh. Foo-wah. Chocolate loves it when Master rubs his head. It feels good. Can't actually rub their heads. I have no objections to this. More. I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I lightly bonked both of them on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes? You said you wouldn't bring us with you, so we had no choice. Chocolate said she was going, so I tagged along. You had no choice, just tagged along. You two. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but... Anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shiguri and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if you two just... growled at me? Hello? That's not it, it's just that, Chocolate's stomach is just being rebellious, so that's not it, really. Master moved out really early in the morning, so there was no time to eat breakfast. What is with Chocolate's eyes? Yeesh. The sound of Chocolate's stomach rumbling is cute anyways. While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Jesus, past 1? Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Yeah, food. Chocolate loves Master. Understanding as ever, Master. We are in your debt. These two were as easygoing as always. I'm getting fired up, meow. Meat, huh? Must be meat. Okay. Shopping, shopping. Shopping together with Master. Meow. Lately, Master hasn't taken us shopping with him at all. So that's why Chocolate is in such a good mood right now. Meow. You really have it too, right, Vanilla? Come on, Chocolate is going to squeeze your cheeks. For where? Chocolate, that tickles. Mian, don't. You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities among them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Why, don't you two go shopping with Shiguri often? Oh, shopping with Shiguri-chan and shopping with Master are totally different. Sigh. It's troubling that Master doesn't have the proper mindset of a master. Chocolate pities you. And I pity the fool that doesn't know the difference. Hi, first of all, Shiguri is your master. Shiguri-chan is our master too, but Shiguri-chan is Shiguri-chan. That's why Master is Master. It's totally different, right? Right? I don't see how that's different, but okay. I don't understand your reasoning, but I can tell you're very enthusiastic. Just as expected of Chocola. Clap, clap, clap. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead. Master, Shiguri-chan said this is a good shampoo. It makes your hair all smooth and smells really sweet and nice too. But there's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so I paid it down and came over here. Fue, Master, that's mean. What part of that was mean? It's so mean, it feels like you hit me, Fue. No, don't cry, Chocola. Master is an awesome person, isn't he? Don't just say that and then toss that in the basket all nonchalantly. Titch, his defense is strong. I had Divine Guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I know how that is. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along. Sorry, Master. It's been a long time since Chocolate went shopping with Master, so Chocolate got really excited. Catgirls are honest, so it can't be helped. It would be nice if Master was honest too. Slip. Slip what? It has nothing to do with being honest. I'm telling you, don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back. We repent, please, Master. We beg of you to buy shampoo for Chocolate and Vanilla. It's sad to return to a home that doesn't have shampoo. Catgirls don't like having oily hair. Well, at least they can take showers by themselves, right? At least I don't have to bathe them. You want them to buy shampoo for those catgirls, the poor things. I wonder if we should report him for catgirl. I wonder if we should report him for catgirl abuse. I also can't speak. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We'd only just moved here. But suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed at us. Yeah, they like making a scene, don't they? Going out with Master is lots of fun. It makes me want to start purring. Meow meow. He didn't buy us anything though. Master is such a cheapskate. I'm not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that it was the cute side of Catgirls. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Something smells really nice over there. You're right. Something smells really good, Master. It definitely does. What is this smell? I turned towards the source of it. It was a dead rodent down the side of the road. We were smelling roadkill. Who knew? Food stand cat. Welcome. Would you like to try some delicious fresh takoyaki? Would you like to try some piping hot takoyaki with lots of bonito flakes on top? I wish I knew what that was, so I would have a frame reference for it, but I don't. Wow, it's a takoyaki shop run by a cat girl. That's pretty rare, huh, Master? Indeed, that little cat girl is cute. It was a cat girl younger than Chocolate and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13 years old. In cat years, she was about 6 months old. The young cat girl noticed us and ran over. It's an older sister cat girl, just like me, huh? Meow meow. Chocolate is the same as you, meow meow. Chocolate is gonna rub your neck, rub rub. Young cat girls are so innocent and super cute. They're the best. I'll pat your head. Pat pat. Okay. Hey, just start patting each other. That's pretty normal. I'm sorry that my cat girl is troubling you. Oh, are you the owner of those cat girls? The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Ah, well, to be more exact, my little sister is their owner. They're cute and smart cat girls, aren't they? They're so cute, yes, and well spoken too. Mine is still only 7 months old. Maybe when she's a bit older, she'll be a fine cat girl like these two. The food stand owner had a bright smile on her face like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it easy to overlook these things. Well, mine were originally stray, so I don't actually know how old they are. The veterinarian said that they were twins and were now about 9 months old. My little sister is actually quite the education freak. Back then they were really noisy, but it was all worth it. Shigure-chan really thought as well. She said we'd grow up to be good cat girls if we listened to her. Shigure was tough on us, but thanks to her we learned a lot. Really, what a wonderful owner you have. Ah, but Master is Master. And Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan, right, Master? In other words, Shigure is an important friend. And when we say Master, we are referring to Master over here. Okay. Ahaha. You're really well nasty, aren't you? Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing. Little cat girl, why don't you look up a bit? Up like this. An opening. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. The three of them were getting along very well. What are they rubbing and why? The food stand owner looked finally at them from nearby. My cat girl was a stray too. On a date just like this, while I was selling takoyaki, she came up to me with an empty stomach. I took her home and she's being like a daughter to me. She's even able to heal me with the shop now. Even though cats were all the rage, but they're many times more difficult to take care of than regular cats. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not... Okay, for some reason the text didn't go. Not that long ago, I wasn't ready to see stray human cats just wandering throughout town. But now it was more likely for one to see human cats that were well loved by their owners. Where did all the strays come from? Since the amount of unfortunate human cats had decreased, there was more of a balance and owners were quite elated. I really am disgusted with those who don't understand the responsibility involved in owning catgirls. But then again, if it wasn't for them, I'd have never found my cat daughter. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me. Ah, that's right. Older cat sisters, would you like to try some takoyaki? It's piping hot, has a big piece of octopus in it, and is really, really tasty. Really tasty takoyaki. But we're on the way home to our dinner. Yes, Master's going to cook for us, so sorry. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they hung their heads, I rubbed them from behind. I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 euros of takoyaki. Can you do that for me? 3 orders? Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. Could you do that for me? Okay, 3 orders, right? Okay. Master, we got an order. 3 takoyaki. Master. It's gonna take some time to get home and make feed after all. Besides, I want to try some of the takoyaki here too. Okay, Chocolate's tummy is making big growly sounds too. Chocolate is really happy. Master, you're so cool. Shiguri wasn't kidding when she said a tsundere older brother is a good thing. Okay. Wait, what does that mean? Okay, please choose a topping and flavor you would like to off the menu here. Since you were so nice to my cat girl, I'll throw it in free of charge. Wow, thank you so much. Chocolate likes them with mayonnaise on top. Thank you so very much for your kindness. Wow. I'd like mine to be fish roe and cheese flavor. Do they have those kinds? My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? I wondered about that as I looked at chocolate and vanilla. Happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. I wish I knew what takoyaki looked like, or was. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Right. I guess it's still busy. I still can't get a hold of her. Will it get over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shiguri several times, but I couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never begun this long without hearing from Shiguri. I really didn't understand my family's schedule at all. Master, Master. It's been a while since we bathed together. I'll even wash your back. No? You haven't bathed with us since we've matured, Master, you pervert. What does that have to do with anything? You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking about? Meow, 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 what did you just say? Shigori-chan said that chocolate and vanilla have already gone to the elegant cat ladies. Those words are sexual harassment. You're trampling on our dignity. Besides, this is Chocolate's identity we are talking about. Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home. Meow, get ready to go home. But isn't Chocolate home, Master's home? And I've been down next to Chocolate. Also, Master is cool. He looks strangely handsome. Stop fighting in ignorance, you two. Cut that out. The two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shiguri isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. So go get ready to leave. What's that about? Chocolate and Vanilla turned away from me and cast their gazes downwards. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way. Nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two. Get it? I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself. No. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocolate said something with her head down. What did you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself. No way, Chocolate wants to go back. Okay, why not? Chocolate hates Master for saying that. Ooh, ah? Aye, wait. Aye, Chocolate. I will also make great haste, or rather, I'll let her off with the speed of a cat girl. Ah, wait, stop! Vanilla, why are you running away too? Come on, Master, Chocolate's over here. Chocolate's over here, aha. It's dangerous to go alone, stop running around. If you fall, you get hurt. It's unnecessary to worry about cat girls like that. Although we're humanoid, cat girls are cats. Dash dash. Maybe so in Chocolate's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocolate. Meow, Master, you pervert. Just where do you think you're grabbing? Master is grabbing Chocolate's chest with an iron grip. I'm not, just because you two are running around. Meow, an opening. Hey, stop it, you're still going to run? Yeah, I've got you, Vanilla. Tickle, tickle? What? Chocolate, stop, really stop. Kwahaha. Chocolate. Okay. Nice assist, Chocolate. Go, go. Like I said, stop running. The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. Right. For now, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have the guest beds at futons, okay? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had that Shiguri would call me back didn't happen. So I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. Of course, we'll be sleeping in Master's bed. I will also be okay with Master's bed. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes, anyway? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I? What? You're not going to sleep together with us? You tell us that this late. Master is male, but he doesn't know when to give up. Sleeping arrangements should go Master, Chocolate, me. Nyah, being surrounded by Master and Vanilla makes me Chocolate happy. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded. Sounds crowded. Since we're the ones that are intruding, we're fine with here too. We can curl up and sleep with all the Catgirls after all. Okay. Why wouldn't you? We are very praiseworthy for not asking for luxuries. We're model Catgirls. We'll sleep like this then. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up as they melted through the floor. On the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful for such to be called praiseworthy. Since you just moved in, you have lots of boxes, right? Apparently you can make a warm shelter out of them, so we'll manage somehow. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these Catgirls get their information from anyways? Well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigura's room. Chocolate isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books, though. Alright. Whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April, after all. Well, is Master going to sleep then, next to Chocolate? I'm gonna sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person and there's air conditioning in there if I need it. No, if that's the case, then Chocolate will sleep on the sofa. I sleep in the bed with Vanilla Master. I'm more relaxed on the sofa. It's better if Chocolate and Master use the bed. They move quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up, I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders, understood? Master. Master. I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as though they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically. I'm sorry, Master. Sorry, Master. They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. That pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going. Okay. Alright, well, this has gone on for quite a while. It's actually gone on a bit longer than I meant to make it go. I just wanted to, finish the first day, but this day is going really, really long. So, I'm just gonna have to end it here and pick it up next time. So, let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.